material things are nice, but it's more important to do something you love.
Hi, I'm Iesha Snow. Welcome back to today's video. For today's video, I wanted to do like a review of this vintage Speedy 25 that I found on eBay from the same seller that I found the way I made a video about like 2 videos ago. So let's go ahead and hop into today's video. So this is the bag in question, all cleaned up and ready for YouTube. And what I mean by that is, just like the Noe, this came a little, not dirty, but a little tarnished, okay? So I had to whip out my handy dandy Brasso and clean up the little grommets on, is there a grommet? If it's not, let me know down below. But I cleaned up the hardware on this bag as well as the zipper, and she is looking fresh and practically like new. This bag, I will insert a picture of the date code, but this bag is going to be 30 years old this year, which is crazy because, you know, so is my husband. So this bag was born the same year, or made the same year that my husband was born, which I think is very special. And according to date code 2, it was also made in the same month that we got married. So I think it was just match made in heaven, to be honest. What I really like about this bag, especially since modern day time, we have a mask mandate that may or may not be on, I'm not sure. But I still wear a mask every single time I leave the house. And the Speedy 25 in the Epi version comes with this little slip pocket, which is great to slip a mask in too. One of the things that I super am in love with when it comes to this bag is the fact that it's so low key. A lot of bags tend to be a little bit like loud and boisterous, and I think that's why I buy a lot of black bags too, because I feel like you can get away with them being a little bit quieter and not so out there. And I think this bag just is very low-key. Like, the only thing that indicates that it's a Louis Vuitton bag is that it has the embossed Louis Vuitton on the front and the back in the lower corner. But even then, I feel like it's being picked up a lot because it's on camera, but like in everyday regular life, you can't really notice that that is there, and I love that. Obviously, Louis Vuitton is on all of the hardware, but if somebody's that close to your bag, then that's a problem. Unless they're admiring it, okay? Unless they're admiring it. This bag also has Louis Vuitton Paris Made in France printed right here. And it is the handheld version, which means that it has this leather tab on the zipper and this leather tab right here on the bottom as well, so that if you had a lock, you could lock the two together to secure your bag. I don't recommend doing that. I think I said that in one of my other videos as well, because if you don't know where the key is, you're going to end up at a locksmith somewhere trying to get into your bag, and no one wants that. This bag has a leather piece going across the bottom, which makes me believe that this bag is constructed unlike the other Speedy 25s, where it's one continuous piece of canvas. I believe this is one continual, or I think this is multiple pieces of leather to make this bag. When I bought this bag, it was very shiny, but it's coming off a little bit shinier now because I definitely use some, I think it's Armor All leather conditioner on this bag. It cleans and it conditions at the same time, and you definitely want to protect a very vintage bag because it's old, okay? Well, it's old for a bag. It's old for a possession. Because 30 years is definitely not old, she says, as she is like looking at it on the horizon. But you definitely want to protect your bag, especially one that is completely leather like this one. The leather pull is something that you see in a lot of vintage bags to be broken or cracking, and to my excitement, this one was not anything like that, and I just love that so much. I'm being super careful with it. I'm not pulling from the tab at all. I'm reaching all the way down to the zipper to open this bag. So I currently have this bag stuffed with my husband's sweatshirt. So let me pull that out real quick so that I can show you, or try to show you, the interior of the bag. So this is the inside of the bag. As you can see, it is pretty much just one big open compartment. There is the slip pocket without the zipper because the zipper was not made until the 2010s, I believe. on the Speedies. So this is what the interior pocket looks like as well. I did notice that inside the pocket there is a bit of peeling. You guys can't really see it on camera, but it is just the slightest bit of peeling. So I do plan on kind of just like leaving it alone. I don't really put anything in the pocket of my Speedies anyways, so that I don't know. I just never really did, because I like to carry pouches and stuff like that in my bag to hold my stuff. I was able to bring this bag shopping, I believe, last weekend when me and my husband went to the mall to pick up some things. Overall, I really like the bag. This bag is strictly handheld, which is a little bit rough for shopping, because when you're in a clothing store, you tend to have a couple things. I had to go to the dressing room. Sometimes there's no place to put a bag in the dressing room. I need to order one of those like bag hangers to rectify that issue. But overall, it was not that bad. I know some people get like a crossbody strap and attach it to these holes on the side, or these rings on the side. I do that sometimes as well. Not yet, because I literally just got this bag last week. This bag was not constructed to have a crossbody strap, so sometimes it can cause a little stress to the chaps of the bag. I don't want the bag to get damaged. Overall, I think this bag is really, really great, especially since I paid under $4.50 for it, actually, because I got it on a sale, because it was originally like almost $5, and then the seller was having a sale, which is why I recommend following the sellers you like on eBay, just in case those kind of things happen. And so I was able to get it like just under $4.50, which I think is a great price. And this seller expedites his shipping, so I ordered it on like, I think I ordered it on a Sunday, and then it got to me by like that Thursday, and this bag came from Japan. So super fast shipping. Like, I've had things from Amazon take longer to get to me. But overall, I'm loving this bag, and I'm loving having a Speedy 25 in my collection as well, because I got rid of the one that I got from DHgate, so I could, you know, get this one. So one of the main reasons I got this bag was because I had this bag before, and that's the issue that I run into a lot with bags and stuff like that, is I will convince myself that I don't want it and I don't need it anymore, and then like 2-3 years later I'll buy it again. I plan on keeping this bag. It would be really funny to like look back one day on this video and I no longer have this bag in my collection, but this bag actually means a lot to me. It's one of the only ones that mean a lot to me, because it's one of the biggest luxury regrets that I have as far as selling that I've experienced, period. So I'm very happy that I was able to find one in such a great condition that I could have back in my collection. The bag I originally had was my birth year bag, and I ended up getting rid of it because my mother-in-law had gotten ill, and when she got ill, I had like, I don't know, I felt like literally no material possessions mattered, because like I felt like in that moment that I would give anything, like literally anything, you know, to exchange for my mother-in-law, because I truly did love my mother-in-law. I feel like TV makes it seem like a mother-in-law daughter-in-law relationship should be strained and stuff like that, but that woman was like a second mother to me, like, honestly. So since I felt like nothing material mattered, I literally got rid of like my entire luxury collection. And when I mean my entire luxury collection, I don't have any pictures because it was before I did YouTube and stuff like that, and I always felt like these kind of videos were a little but I had Speedies. Like, I had this Speedy, the Epi Speedy, I had a regular Speedy, I had a Damier, a B Speedy, I had a Never Full, I had a No Way, I had a couple Michael Kors bags, and I sold them all. And they were all authentic bags too, because once again, they felt like nothing, they didn't matter. And so I feel like that's what led to me creating this channel again, because in my mind, when it came to like luxury things, it was like, why spend the thousands on them? But I'm pretty much never going to spend $1,000 on a bag again, like literally ever again, because I still think that's ridiculous. You know, I'm in my late 20s now and I'm prioritizing my life, I was able to buy this house that is paid off, and trips and family and all that stuff matters up to me a million times more than a bag does. And that's why when I found my intro audio, I loved it, because material things are nice, but it's definitely better to appreciate and do the things that you love. So that is a little bit about my little existential crisis that I went through 3-4 years ago. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I hope to see you guys in next week's video. All right, bye.